Meeting. Hello everybody, I'm joined with a very special guest again.
Hello.
Everyone loved the video we did last time, so we're back for round 2.
Wow.
But this time we're going to do a guessing camp lingo. Now I've seen a few people film these on TikTok and I thought you'd be great at guessing some camp lingo. So, should we start easy or hard? Basically, camp lingo, if I haven't made that clear, I'm just going to say camp words or words that we say a lot at camp that you forget that other people wouldn't know. Just things that when I get to camp you say so naturally, but you'd probably be like, oh, what the heck is that?
Like phrases in the Navy.
I don't know what that means. Oh, phrases.
That we said
Oh,
in the
you
Navy.
said Fraser in the Navy. Who's Fraser? Okay, first up. I'm going to start with an easy one. Small.
Small. That's it's a thing you eat.
It is.
Like a marshmallow, crackery type biscuit.
It is.
That you eat.
And there's one other ingredient. So you roast the marshmallow.
Yeah.
You get your cracker ready, then you put something in the cracker or on top of the marshmallow, however you'll make it, and you slide the marshmallow off in between the crackers, but there's one other thing.
Is it cream?
No, cream. It's chocolate.
What is it?
A little square of chocolate, normally Hershey chocolate.
Okay.
Which is the only way I'll eat Hershey chocolate, because it's not very nice normally, but... Okay, next up, Gaga.
Gaga. Is this when you're going a bit loopy?
No. It's a game.
Gaga. Oh, it's not. Gaga, Gaga.
No!
We used to play that when we were little. More and more.
So Gaga is essentially, like, we have Gaga pits at camp. So they're like, almost like octagon shaped, kind of, like, and Gaga is where everyone will get inside. They're like little fences, maybe like this high.
Right.
And everyone gets inside and then you have like a dodgeball. And you basically have to like hit it, almost like a volleyball, but across the floor.
Are you sat down?
No, you stand up, but it's like, it'll hit, like if the ball hits you, you're out. So you can like bounce the ball off the side of the wall, and if it hits you, you're out.
Alright. I've never heard you talk about Gaga.
Oh really?
No?
I do love Gaga, it's so fun.
Never heard you speak.
I've got a video actually of Gaga from
Okay.
Colour War last year, I'll quickly show you. So you ga, 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 and then you like, then you just have to like bash it at people. It's kind of like dodgeball, but in like a smaller setting.
So if it hits you, then you're out?
If it hits you, you're out, and you have to go out, and then that was how many of them were left.
Oh, okay.
So it was white versus blue, but it can bounce off the walls and hit you as well.
And then the winner's
Whoever's last standing.
colour left.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good, isn't it? Very good. I love Gaga, it's so fun.
Heard
No.
you speak about that. Bizarre then. So I'm normally hanging on your every word.
Okay, next up, you should know this one. Paulie's.
Paulie's. That's a place that you go to. Is that in Honesdale?
It is.
And is it a bar?
No.
Is it a food place?
We went there. Did we go there? I don't know if we were able to get food there. We were going to.
And they do a big hot dog, not a hot dog.
Kind of. They do they are called Paulie's hot dogs.
Right.
But what we get isn't hot dogs.
No burritos there.
Like the sandwiches. You know, the hot wing hoagie. Like
Oh, yeah.
So this, some of these are going to be actually Tyler Hill specific, not camp specific.
Right.
But Paulie's is like a fat sandwich shop that does the best sandwiches. And a hot wing hoagie is...
I bet most camps will have something like
Oh yeah, some like camps will have similar, or like what is your go-to food spot nearby. I love Paulie's, mate. Next up is the Blob.
The Blob is... I know this one. It's a big inflatable thing that you can get in swimming pools or...
Yeah.
Or just in a field. You just bounce on
Have
it.
you seen though what the one at camp is? So the Blob at camp is where
That's
someone
on the
will...
lake.
Yeah. But someone will sit on like a target at the end. And then you
two
run
people
and jump off the trampoline and
bounce
it
up.
launches them up. It's so
I'd love
fun.
to do that.
It's so fun. But the hardest part is getting on the end of the blob. Because you have to
Without
actually
falling
climb
off.
down it and you just end up sliding into the water most of the time, and it takes 3 hours before anyone can even get set up. And then someone will go to jump and then it won't even go very far. So okay, next up is camp goggles.
Camp goggles. I've heard of beer goggles.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Yeah. So what's camp goggles?
Is it when you're drunk?
Not necessarily.
And you find someone attractive.
Yeah.
Because of alcohol.
Yeah, but this is just you find someone attractive because you're at camp.
Okay.
And you've kind of got no one else to work with. Some people will say after, like, you had your camp goggles on then. Because like, maybe you just...
Yeah, a bit blinded by it all. Yeah.
So like beer goggles, but the camp goggles version.
Right, okay.
That was good. I'll give you that one. Okay, next up is bugle. You should know this one.
Is that when they do the reveille?
Reveille.
Reveille.
What's reveille?
It's reveille. Yeah.
What is it called? Is that?
Because it is.
Reveille.
Reveille.
No, it's not. Is it?
It is, yeah.
What, the Americans call it reveille? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's like
their morning call that rouses everyone up.
I'm going to play it. Imagine being woken up to that every morning. I actually love it.
Yeah, they used to play something like that when we were doing basic training.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to.
That's so funny.
Play that through the tannoy. Very annoying.
I love it. Next up, I mean, this isn't really a camp one. I mean, we have them a lot at camp, but you will get them all over. And then, and the next up is Brookie.
Brookie?
Uh-huh.
Brookie. Nothing to do with Little Rivers.
No. Little Rivers?
Little Brooks.
Oh.
Not a silly name for breakfast.
It's food though. It's a combination of two foods put together.
Is it? Ah. Brownies and cookies.
Yeah. So the only reason I've added this in here is because one of my girls last year, her mum on visiting day, made this entire tray of Brookies, and they were absolutely incredible, and it kind of became a standard thing at camp that we all just loved a Brookie. So yeah, it's like a layer of, I don't know which comes first. I think it's a layer of brownie and then a layer of cookie dough.
Okay.
And, so it's like a layer of brownie. I think this actually had Oreo in the middle and then a layer of cookie dough. Visiting day food just is unbelievable anyway. Okay, next up is CIT. C-I-T. C-C-I-T.
CIT.
Yeah, it stands for
Camp.
something. No.
Does it stand for something?
Yeah. And I'll give you a clue. It's the last age group of camper at camp. So the oldest campers at camp are called CITs. Because what would they be next year?
CITs?
No. If it's their last year as a camper this year, what would they be going into next year?
If it's our last year, what, as
a camper?
As a staff?
Yeah, no, so their last year as a camper this year. So what would they be going into next year if they're no longer a camper?
Camp leaders?
No. What am I called? What's the job called?
Counsellor?
Yeah. Counsellor.
Camp counsellor?
CIT.
In training?
There we go.
Counsellor in training.
In training. So the CIT year is their last year as a camper. They still do all the same things campers do, but they take on some counsellor responsibility as well, because it's technically their counsellor in training year. I think, as in, like, their roles would just be, say, like, on a Saturday evening when we have a staff meeting, they'd be split amongst the bunks because all the staff, apart from head staff, are in the staff meeting. So they'd come and just, like, help sit OD and, like, take the kids to canteen and just do, like, little things like that.
Right.
They still have their whole year as a camper, but there's just little things that...
Counsellor in training.
Counsellor in training.
Okay.
It's good, isn't it?
And is that just your camp? Or every camp?
I think most camps have a CIT.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next up is OD.
OD.
What does that even mean? So your OD, like I just said it there, if they help sit OD, if you don't have...
Other duties?
Kind of. Duties, right?
Other...
So, like, you would be one or the other, depending on...
Outdoor?
No.
Outdoor duties?
No. So you sit OD, or you some nights don't sit OD, if you are...
Oversee?
No. Kind of, but... So if I was going out for food or going something, I wouldn't be OD that night. Because I'd be...
Off duty?
Or...
On duty?
On duty. So OD is on duty.
Okay.
So if we sit OD, it means we're on duty that night.
Right.
And if you're off, you're obviously off. So you'd alternate and have some OD
yeah,
nights.
But begin with though.
I know, so we just say OD is on duty and then you just off. It's no OD. OD is on duty.
Right, okay.
Off is off.
Okay.
Sorry to confuse things for you there.
And that's every camp?
I mean, they might have different words for it, but I feel like OD is quite a universal thing. Yeah, comment down below if you have something different for any of these, because it's quite interesting.
Wasn't he a cartoon dog?
OD.
OD.
I have no idea. Garfield, that's a cat.
Is he Garfield's mate?
I don't know.
Google it.
Who knows? Okay, this is Tyler Hill specific. What's Starfish? I've talked about Starfish so much.
Yeah. Isn't this a formation that you get into, and then when you're on the point of each star, you tell a story about yourself and your life experiences?
No, I love Starfish. Starfish is one of my favourite times of the week.
It's at a certain time of the week?
Yeah.
The end of the week? The end of the day, or?
End of the day. It's an, evening, once a week.
Oh, once a week. So is this how you tell everyone how you're feeling?
Kind of.
Is it like a bare your soul type? Like therapy session?
Not really.
No.
So it's on a Friday evening.
Okay. And
everyone goes down to the Camper Theatre and we watch the sunset over the lake. And each letter of Starfish stands for a different like camp value.
Okay.
So S is sportsmanship, and we've got tolerance, appreciation, respect, friendship, integrity, sensitivity, and helpfulness. Okay. So each letter stands for something, and every week there'll be
an acronym.
Yes, and every week there'll be like each Starfish is based around one of the values. So say if it's Friendship Week, a group of kids will go up on stage and talk about what friendship means to them, and then each division will award a Starfish Award for friendship. And they get a little starfish necklace and a certificate, and it's really cute. But Starfish is something we try and like encourage everyone to use all summer long anyway.
Yeah.
So say if we're at a inter-camp event and the other teams maybe being a little bit like nasty or cheering in a different way, we just always be like, oh, let's use good Starfish, or we do you know what I mean? So that's kind of what it is to encourage to use those kind of values all summer long.
Camp values.
And then we always sing the camp songs after, like Wendy will get out a guitar and we'll tell stories and sing songs. And we watch the sunset. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful way to round off the week, it really is.
Beautiful.
Okay, next up. This is... this one's actually really hard, you're not going to get this one. But it's Colour War specific, and it's Marble Call.
Marble Call?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with marbles.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It's everything to do with the marbles. I had to do a marble call when I was an officer in Colour War, and it's the most stressful 3 minutes of your entire life. It's so fun though.
To do with colours? Colours of marbles?
No. I'm probably not going to get this, so it's quite hard. So Colour War obviously is the big event at the end of the summer when we're split into two teams.
Yeah.
So blue and white team. And then Marble Call is when the officers in Colour War, so there's 10 officers per team. Obviously you've got your generals, your colonels and your lieutenants. And they'll play a song. I always forget what song it is. They'll play a song over the tannoys and then they'll say, Lieutenant Marble Call, and you have to literally run to outside the dining hall. And they've got these little like silver tins set up and you go head to head. So there'll be, say if it's lieutenants, there's 3 lieutenants for each team.
Yeah.
It could be girl lieutenants or boy lieutenants, they'll say which one, and then you literally just spend 3 minutes throwing marbles into the opposing tin.
Okay.
And it is genuinely, everyone will crowd round. And I remember literally doing it. I don't think I got a single marble in because but you're getting into this teeny tiny little can and just throwing marbles. And what was funny is me and Joey were walking around once, so she was general my year and I was lieutenant, and we were at the dance studio and I think they called for a general marble call, and obviously generals is like the highest ranking officer.
Yeah.
And we ran, like when I say I've never ran so much in my entire life, we ran all the way over camp to get there. They had to do their marble call and then they dispersed, and by the time we got back to dance they called it again just because they were like, right, and then it was Colonel Marble Call, and we were just like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. But yeah.
Who decides to do the call?
So like the head counsellors, they'll just say, well, we're going to have it. Or sometimes it'll be like first thing in the morning before the kids have even woken up.
Right.
And it'll be like Colonel Marble Call, and it gets half the kids out of bed, half the kids are like, I'm going back to sleep, I'm not watching this. But it's proper exciting. There's so many events like that.
Lieutenant then?
I was lieutenant, yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fun. But yeah, Marble Call is crazy. It's a lot of fun though. Got 3 more.
Okay.
You've done fabulous.
Thank you.
Next up is Girls Sing.
Girls Sing.
I've spoke about this a lot.
Is that what it says on
Girls
the tin?
Sing. Yeah, but what is it? What is Girls Sing? It is very what it says on the tin, but I'm looking for some details.
Some deets. Don't they, isn't it just where they go up on stage and sing?
But what's like...
Is it like a sing-off?
Yeah, yeah. It really is.
A bit like Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect, kind of. It's a riff off between all the divisions. But Girls Sing is probably the most important girls' side, not the most important, but one of the biggest girls' side events throughout the summer. Like, it's serious. We do a Boys Sing as well.
Right.
But Boys Sing is just like a little bit of a... They just take the mick a little bit. It's just like, Girls Sing is very serious, and we'll have like a 5-minute dance, like there'll be costumes, there'll be like proper choreography,
right.
And then we sing a march and an Alma. The march is like to any upbeat song, so it could be, say, like, I don't know, Uptown Funk as a song, and we change the lyrics and just sing over that. And then the Alma is like a really slow, sad song that normally makes everyone cry. Okay. Because it's about like the buses rolling through the gates and then the summer going so fast, and it gets really sad. But each division has a theme, and it has to link to the theme of what division they are.
Right.
So, for example, last year we were seniors, so we were senior suspects. So we did like detectives and like Pink Panther, that kind of vibe. And then like our first year we did Freshman Fight Club, and we've done Freshman Football League.
Right. And
like it all links to, and then they were like Sophomore SquarePants, and like it links to what the division is.
And this is just campers, is it?
Yeah.
Who do the singing?
Yeah.
Right.
So all the counsellors and staff help with Sing. Like it's a big task, it's a big event.
And do the campers get to know, are they told in advance of the camp what they'll be doing?
No.
So they can rehearse and
No,
practice?
so it's all rehearsed at camp.
Okay.
So we do like a Sing breakout.
Right.
So they'll break out the theme. We do a Sing fake out as well.
Right.
So like normally you'll like just come up with a really rubbish, funny idea and like break out as if that is the Sing theme.
Right.
And then you'll do like an official one. Right. It goes crazy. But one thing I have done is like try to plan this year's theme like in advance. Right. To try and get ahead of the game. Because Sing comes around so fast and it becomes really stressful. Like I say, when they have no time to rehearse, it's a lot.
A bit rushed.
So I'm trying to do it ahead of time. But it's a lot of fun. And I love Girls Sing. This one goes off one of the other ones that we talked about before, and this is JC. So we talked about CIT, and then next year is JC. So if you remember what CIT...
Junior counsellor.
You are just an absolute legend. Yeah, they're a junior counsellor, because it's their first year as a counsellor.
Yeah.
We called them JCs, and then their following year they would be counsellors.
Beautiful.
Well done. I was impressed. Okay, and then this last one is probably my favourite word in the entire world, and it's not just the camp word, but the reason that I've added it in this is because I not learnt it at camp, but it became such a big word to say at camp. Do you know what I'm going to say? Slay.
Slay.
Slay the day, and that literally used to be like, it was the word of the summer. What does slay mean?
And you're really enjoying it, and it's great.
It's fantastic. Camp is just a sleigh.
Yeah.
Like it's just
the best thing ever.
It's such a sleigh.
Yeah.
It's a big sleigh. Or we'd say like, I remember me in summer, literally just all summer, just going like, oh, sleigh bestie. Like, oh, bestie sleigh. It's such a weird word. I feel like it's such a good word to say at camp. It gets annoying. Like,
so am I right then?
Yeah.
It's
sleigh
the best
is just,
thing ever.
Let's see what the Google definition of sleigh is. Because I really don't know. What does sleigh mean?
Okay. Don't Google that, guys.
Slay is a slang term used to describe someone who has done so exceptionally well they killed it. Like, slay. I feel like I use it in so many different contexts. It's probably incorrect then.
Yeah, just
but I feel like,
it,
everyone says slay.
You slayed that.
Slay the day.
Mm. Killed it.
Crushed it.
Crushed it.
Mic drop. Just gonna leave you hanging then.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did.
I think you did very well.
Thank you.
See what you think.
Let's go Gaga.
Okay. Will we be able to film another one before camp, I reckon, I wonder.
We haven't got long now, have we?
I know, 11 days. If anyone has any camp video requests with my good old dad, let us know, because we can probably fit one more in.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I won't see you for a while after that.
I know. Christmas. I know. Australia.
When we fly out in October.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for accompanying me. Slay.
We slayed it.
Crushed it. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye bye.